Hi, Mulishani. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How's everybody? Ba Arthur Mulishani, Mbao Patrick, Kelson. How's everybody? Greetings in your time zone. Happy New Year, people. Greetings. Are people sleeping? Now we are Greetings, good evening. How are you? How's everybody? Thanks for joining. Happy New Year. Today we are talking about our goals for 2024. We thank God for sustaining our lives. We thank God for seeing us through the last year. And we are here by God's grace. I have a new haircut. I cut my hair. Cut my hair, guys. Anyway, shisakwile. I'll come live, Milo, without my cap. Ngana sakula mishishi. So no hair, new year, new look, new resolutions. Comments below, guys. Tag people, share with people. Itenya first show of the year. Mama will be joining us. Mama bana to join us. Talk about the young boy who was shot and died. We need feedback. Which young boy? By Arthur. Yes. So this is a new year by Josie Piri Mulishani. New year, new resolutions, new goals, you know, and when a new year starts, it's a time to reset. If you remember my last show, I talked about reset and reload, restart for the new year. So today we are going to continue a little bit about what we talked in the last show. And in the last show of the year 2023, we talked about resetting and restarting, reloading in everything that you do in your life. Yes, so this is the first show of the year, and for me, as personally, every beginning of the year, I take time to reevaluate myself, beginning or towards the end, the last few days and the first few days in the previous year, coming into a new year. I always sit down and reflect. I reflect, I reset, I reevaluate. I see what I did wrong the previous year, and I see I have plans for the next year. So we are going to talk about your goals. Why is it important for someone to have goals for the next year? Why is it important to plan ahead? Why is it important to evaluate yourself? So this is what we'll talk about here today. And after last week of the last week of 2023, we sat down, we evaluated ourselves as a Ubuntu Forum. I also evaluated myself as a person, my private life, things that I did right, things that I did wrong, and also what I did wrong, how can I improve that? Yes, Vamlenga Mlishan or Mufulira, yes. So we are here, guys, we are here. So we're going to talk about the goals for 2024. Why is it important? And I used ChatGPT. I printed this out. Credit to ChatGPT. It's artificial intelligence. So ChatGPT, I asked the computer, why is it important to set New Year goals? Why? And these are some of the reasons. By Rose Mulishani, it gave me 8 reasons to set goals. It gives you direction and focus. It gives you motivation. It helps you track your progress. It helps you grow personally. You increase your productivity and you boost your confidence. You also are able to adapt and you are also flexible. And also you can celebrate achievements. Now I'm talking about setting new goals on this page on Ubuntu Forum. Like we have to set our goals on Ubuntu Forum. We as a panel, Ubuntu Forum, we sat down. We have been going like for 2 years, giving checks and balances to the new Dawn government. Yes, we have been going for 2 years, and we have survived all the insults, the abuse, that is on the negative side. So the reason why we at Ubuntu have kept going is because the positives are more. We have received more positive vibes, positive feedback. Yes. We on Ubuntu, we are going to continue in 2024 because I think that page grew. It was almost at 60,000 and then it was hacked. So that is a sign to say that we were doing the right thing. we are doing the right thing at Ubuntu because our page grew. Yes, our page grew. We were almost at 60,000 before we got hacked. And now the page, even if it is hacked, it is still growing. People are still going in to read all our work. There's a lot of work, a lot of videos that are on that hacked page, Ubuntu Forum Zambia. It is still growing. It's going to 70,000. So that page, Ubuntu Forum, is still growing. We are almost at 70,000 followers on that page, even if it's hacked. You can still go there, and in the video section, all the videos are there, all the work that we did. And also you can still find the same videos on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. We download all the videos on YouTube. Yeah, so that is that, guys. We have to make goals every year. We have to make goals. So I'm still working on myself on a personal level. I have my goals, what I need to achieve. And then on a political level, and also as an advocate, human rights advocate, I have my goals. On this page, we have our goals at Ubuntu Forum, and we are going to change the way we conduct business here on Ubuntu Forum. And the reason why we are going to change the way we conduct business, how we have been hosting the show, is because we have been offering checks and balances to the new Dawn government, and they have not listened to any of our advices, you know, and we have received a lot of interference from Zikta, you know. Some people, they cannot even see our page. When they go live, somehow our page is hidden. So there's, you know, we managed to continue the show going, but it was an uphill battle the whole time. So, you know, as the page was growing, we received so much interference from Zikta, so much negative you know, insults and just demeaning political bashing from the new Dawn cadres is just unbelievable, you know. But all I can say is we are going to change our approach from Ubuntu, because as they say, continuing doing the same thing and doing and expecting different results is madness. So we at Ubuntu, we need advice. We are still considering a lot of things. You know, we can't continue doing the same thing and expecting different results. In other words, we can't continue the checks and balances that we were giving this new Dawn government and expect different results, because that is madness. So something got to give, you know, something got to give, you know. Even in your personal life, if you are doing something and you are not getting, you keep getting the same results, or it's not changing, you are not getting the results that you want, then you have to change something. Yes, Vachpoya, good to see you. Rose Mulishan, Vamlenga Mulishan. So at Ubuntu, we have to change the order of conducting business, because it hasn't helped. You know, we are just talking among ourselves. We don't have a listening government. And personally, I can just say I have given up on this new Dawn government. Yeah. You know, at this point, all I can say is, as Pumulos Tumbeko, in my personal capacity, as Pumulos Tumbeko, I have given up on this New Dawn government. I have given up, you know. Sometimes you just have to let it go. And I have let them go. Like, I have given up on checks and balances on this New Dawn government. They don't listen. They will never listen. And sad to say, you know, New Dawn government had the best opportunity to turn this country around, to fix things as they claimed. But, you know, it's a lost cause, basically. So, I don't know, I think you should agree with me. You know, it's like beating a dead horse, basically. Talking to New Dawn government, even telling them anything is like beating a dead horse. You know, it's a lost cause. We have to move on. Like, now we have to look at an alternative government. Like, New Dawn government has failed lamentably. Yes, they have failed. You know, we have tried to talk to them, and all the scandals that have happened is beyond my imagination, you know. So I've just reached a point in where you know, I had every time I came and spoke about, every time I came on this page to talk to New Dawn government, give them checks and balances, I had hope. That's why I did it, you know. I've doing it for two and a half years. You know, 2.5 years they've been government. Basically, for 2 years, I've been offering checks and balances and nothing. So, going on to 2024, I have sat down and I have thought, I'm like, no. Enough is enough. So, this is where I'm at. You know, I've given up. To summarize it all, entering into 2024, I'm officially making a statement that I have given up on New Dawn government. I have given up. I won't waste my time anymore coming here to tell them ABCD, because they will not change. They will not change. You know, they are not a listening government. Basically, I think we as Zambians made a mistake, is all I can say. We as Zambians, we made a mistake to vote for these people. Myself, personally, I made a mistake to campaign for them. And we didn't know that this is the kind of government that we were bringing. You know, we have brought problems to ourselves. As a Zambian people, we have brought serious problems to ourselves as a country for basically electing the New Dawn government, giving them power. And we have to fix it. Yeah. We have to fix it. And how we are going to fix this problem is we have to remove them from power. 2026. For me now, I'm even moving forward. No checks and balances from my end. But what I'm going to do from now forward is team up with the opposition and remove this government from power before they kill all of us. Yes. They have already killed enough people. They have destroyed the economy. The kwacha is at 26 per dollar. Zambia has never witnessed a very dry Christmas in my whole life. You know, the amount of poverty that has happened in this last Christmas season is record breaking. So that is my my goal. Actually, my goal on this page is, one, I have stopped giving checks and balances to New Dawn because they are beyond. It's giving checks and balances to New Dawn is like beating a dead horse. So now we have realized, we have learned, 2 years they have been government. We have been trying to advise them, but they won't listen. They won't listen. So, me, Palwandi, I'm done with New Dawn, you know. Move on to, I'm counting my losses. We all Zambians, that's what we must do. We have to count our losses. I had hope, but now all my hope is lost, guys. My hope is gone. This government is a lost cause. They will not listen. They just came to enrich themselves. It's so sad. Like, it's really, really sad what has happened. Is the utmost betrayal of any modern day president, governance. This is the utmost betrayal. Things are so bad. You know, I never imagined my whole life, you know, that I'll be sitting here talking like this. When I was campaigning for New Dawn in 2020, 2021, I never thought one day, after 2 years of UPND government, I would come here and talk like this about this government. It's so sad. But anyway, life happens. So me, as a person, counting my losses and moving on, and 2024 and beyond, I'm going to join a new political party, and work with the opposition to ensure that in 2026 we remove this current government. So, yeah, they will. Everything that has happened in the last 2 years has taught us something, you know. Let us learn our lessons. New Dawn has taught us hard lessons. They have taught us hard lessons, you know. It's just unbelievable, the amount of betrayal. But hey, you know what? You can't change people. Because if you try to change somebody, you cannot change people. The only thing you can do in life is study people. Once you study people, you know their personality, you know what they think, you know their behavior, then you know how to respond to them. We can only control our actions. So I'm here to say that here at Ubuntu, even though my fellow hosts are not here, but you know, we have been giving checks and balances for 2 years to this government, and we have studied this government. We have studied it, we have analyzed it, and you can't change people. That's just general principle of life. You cannot change people. Even if you're in a relationship, you are married, you have friends, you cannot change people. But you can learn those people, know them, and then you know how to deal with them. So in this New Dawn government, we have studied them for 2 years. It has been a really rough 2 years, you know, very, very rough. Roughest, very, very rough. You know, we're not going to talk about what happened. We all know what we have been through with this government. So for me, tools down. I'm tired, nanaka. Like uyom kashana alelanda. But unasha ba UPND to anaka. So now I am joining a new political party. 2024, I'm going to make an announcement which political party I'm joining. And that is number one. I'm joining a new political party. Number two, we have to form an affiliation of all the opposition in Zambia to remove UPND in government in 2026. Yep. And I support Ichaba Iche Savafana. You know, that is a welcome movement. Ichaba Iche, a movement to ensure good governance. I am going to partner with them as well. So this is a time when all of us need to join forces and save Zambia. Yes, so that is all I had to say, guys, for today. Otherwise, remember to set your goals in your personal life. Set your goals. Goals provide direction and focus. They provide a sense of purpose. They'll help you prioritize what's important and focus your energy and efforts towards achieving specific objectives. Yeah. So we are saying here at Ubuntu, we are redirecting. We are changing our focus. We are changing our focus at Ubuntu from giving checks and balances, because we have given up on New Dawn. They will never change. They will never change. A zebra never changes its stripes. New Dawn, they are a zebra. It's like beating a dead horse. So we are going to refocus and join and partner with the political parties, partner with the movements, so that we remove the New Dawn government in 2026. Go up. Because the last 2 years we've been giving them advice and they have not been listening. So now we are almost 1 year, 6 months to the election date. We have to strategize. We change direction and focus. So the goals will give us motivation. And when we have goals, so our goal here at Ubuntu is to join a political party and join with other opposition parties and movements to ensure that Zambia is delivered from this New Dawn government, which has oppressed these people, have oppressed Zambians. In 2 years, Zambia has gone to the dogs, for lack of a better word, in 2 years. Yeah. Everything has grown backwards. Good evening, Yuri. Mamachka Monica, good evening. So, area Shirio. Otherwise, if you want to join in, guys, that is the goal for the new year. Twanaka nabo. Bazain Mulishan, good to see you. How are you? Happy New Year. And then the other thing also is we are trying to have women come together. Yes, Vanamayo, as you all know, Zambian population, %51% of the population, Nivanamayo. So we are trying to have a show to have all the women presidents and just promote women in politics, you know. We are trying to promote women in politics for 2024 and moving forward, yes. Because the time has come where women, they need to stand up and participate in politics. They are the majority of the population in Zambia, but women are sidelined. So some of the new goals that we are having, the new goals that we have for 2023 as Ubuntu is partner with other opposition to remove this new Dawn government, because our new Dawn have a failure. Yeah, they have failed. Now my checks and balances not to So 2023, their strategy is to partner with the opposition and remove new Dawn government. Chap. Now I feel wow. We can't continue talking about the same things every year. So the time has come, guys. No comments, Tamlelanda. Everybody's quiet. My New Year's. New Year, you just gotta evaluate oko wafumano elo nokulolesha oko uleya. Oko ufumine. Apo tu Afrika nomba ni pali mbulureni.
Tila share video.
Na atotela mkwai.
Lero na mfuala fe bovine.
Nani ibe ni shishika?
Kwa totela.
Nani ibe asonke sani sakura mai.
Na mkwata. Na mubeyolu wa 2024.
Yes, new look, new year.
Mwefane mishishisha mu new year.
Imishishishi kabiri. New year after mwamona. So ine. Picking a chilalanda, but any other no punch chilalanda.
Mwa polen pomkwai mwa isen pomkwai wonse munganda mafunde ni mimona pa. Wonse na mwambo kujoina na chichelu akupa mlandu wakula chita share ka video ka ili tualilanda hakuna kulala. Hakuna kulala. Ichalo changa chakaba abantu tabalala. Kanshita kuli ukulala iyo pakutira tule kanshanisha chapa mo. Mweba kujoina kutimwa joina na mkwate ensambu. Mweba kuchita share chiten share. Mweba kuchita invite chiten invite abantu tukuleko. Okuba okwesu kula isa pachira bushiku mpamulandu waku mitemwa mwebe na Zambia n'okubanga bana mayo okukwata okusakamana okukalamba sana kabiri okubanga abafyashi bakyamweyo kyonse icho mwishi bemwe bana besu iyo twisa apa lyonse tatwisa mukutita ofendi abantu twisa mukupera abantu amano file balanda ati utwala pa bwingi alatona ula utwala pa bwingi tona ula ero amano tatufunya kuba amano banensu amano tufunya kufipuba so kanshi twatotera sana mkwai mwe bana bakwalesa tie ntwende nelyashi tumfweko kuliba mama pumulo tumbeko umwana wa mlozi umwana wa mtonga natotera
na totera mkwai but I was just talking about, it's the first show of the year. We thank you everybody for following us. We have been broadcasting for 2 years now on Ubuntu Forum, Zambia, the page that was hacked, to here. So keep sharing the page, tagging people so they know we are here. So this is the first show for this year. And the first show we are talking about new goals. New year goals in 2024. Why is it important to have new goals in a new year? And I went to computer, artificial chat GPT, and there are 8 points why it is important to have our goals in a new year. So we have direction and focus, so we can have motivation, so we can track our progress, so we can grow, we can increase our production, we can boost our confidence, we can adapt, be adaptive and flexible, and we can celebrate achievements. So on a personal level, you have to set goals. And from there, we come to this page on Ubuntu. On Ubuntu Forum, we have set goals. We have looked at what happened in the last 2 years of giving checks and balances. And before you came, Mama, I was just telling our viewers that, on Ubuntu, we have sat down and we have thought to say we have been giving checks and balances to this government and nothing has changed. Like, this is the worst government ever, economically. Kwacha is at 26 Kwacha. It is the worst Christmas ever, even if I'm not there, but I know I have friends there, families there. Social media is a new way of life. People are posting what happened at Christmas. People have been very broke, no money, they're just toxic. The country is in a toxic state, Pato, so many disasters, so much death, so it's been quite a rough ride, really. It's been a rough ride for me, because I campaigned to usher in this new government, and it's been a rough ride, politically in the country. And politicians make policies, they make decisions. So what they do affects the lifestyle of all the Zambians. So in short, the governance of New Dawn has a bad effect, has really affected the country in a negative way. The quality of life of Zambians has gone up. Corruption has gone up, Corruption, everything bad is trending in Zambia now. Instead, you're pato bukabola la fiance. So as a Ubuntu Forum, we have decided that, one, we are not going to continue giving checks and balances, because doing the same thing and doing different results is madness. If you're it's like fishing. Now we mean if your land is unfertile, you can't continue plowing on that same land and expecting harvest. That is madness. So even us as Ubuntu, we have been hammering checks and balances, nothing to show. It's like beating a dead horse. Giving checks and balances to our new Dawn government is beating a dead horse. So we have to change our strategy. We are wasting our energy, you know. So we at Ubuntu, we are changing our strategy in 2024 and moving forward, because we gave them, this new government, we gave them enough time. We have been giving them checks and balances for 2 years, but now we are almost in half time of their governance. Yes. So now that we are at half time of governance of this new Dawn government, here at Ubuntu, we have decided, one, to join a political party. That is the first thing that we are going to do. We are going to announce the political party we are joining. We are going to join a political party, one. Two, we are going to partner with other political parties to ensure that we remove this new Dawn out of government. We also support each other, each movement, and our goal as Zambians now is to remove this new Dawn government before they kill all of us. If this new Dawn government bounces back in 2026, Zambia will be finished. So this is where I end, Mama. Monitor mute.
Yeah. Mama pumula stumbeko. Mulefa funya pomteko baba PF, baba UPND.
Kabale ya mayo. Kabaleya. They have to go. Because for 2 years, Mama, we have been talking to these people 2 years, they have not listening. So we know back to Africa, 1 year, 6 months in power. So if they have not listened to us in 2 years, I'm tired. Nina kokulanda na be nelo shire fwa neti akula balanda po. Apanomba makankwete. My energy is to remove them. Fina na kwete energy ya kufunya ma PF. Now my energy is to remove a UPND. Open Africa.
10 to apele kwa another 10 years.
Hello, bale akana mapia imomulefu ensala. Bale akana mulefu bale akana fine chitike fya ifya kula yakana empia. Ukulashitisha mamaini pali kashinda pepa. Efyo mulefu ayo kula tamba.
Mama pumula stumbeko tatula kwata strong opposition chalo chesu cha Zambia. Yosama opposition parties ali mu mavuvu veve. Nomba ni nshala wako shani.
Well, you know what? God is something is starting. God is God. God raises leaders. If there is no strong opposition among the ones that are on the scene, then God is going to raise a strong opposition. A new person is coming, a new movement is coming. Na political party yoko yali. Na tukwata ma political party, I think 3 or 4. Tulelo de kishapo kujoina ya new. So me, I'm going to join one of those political parties, but whatever political party I join, we are going to partner with the party like here, Benakasonde Mwenda. And all of them tukajoin bonse na ba PF bonse tukekatana. Ba ND bonse tukekatana. Ba Socialist Party bonse tukekatana. Ba Namayo. And now we need we have to have a show for the women. Because the Zambian population, 51% ni Wanamayo. So we need Wanamayo kuikatana. And we need to form the next government. Muka baba Wanamayo 51%. The next government should have 51% women to balance Wanamayo population yabana mayo should be represented in government. Apo ifyomayo.
Twatotela mkwai ukumfa kuli bamama pumulo stumbeko ndechetekela bonse iyo twabasonkolamu kwena balanda okufuma ekiri pamutima okweba tikwena nangu njikala mubulaya na ine wine ndi affected pamulandu wakutila impia muchalo chesu cha Zambia mu circulation tamuli so na ine wine babulu bandi bale chula sana uko kuchalo cha Zambia ero kabiri chalo cha Zambia chaba kwati nacho naika pamulandu wakutila ubufufu ntungu bwafula amasere yafula imikalira nayo yalubana kanshi muri fya mavuvu veve ero mwabana okufyonse pilya na pali ifyo bamama pumulo stumbeko nabasoso kutila kwena ife twanaka na ya mavuvu veve twanaka mavuvu veve twanaka tatwakulala na pono mapama checks and balances ya mavuvu veve nokulu nokona ika kwa chalo ne fifulunganya na pamasele aya masele yale totoka pa social media ifo tatwakulala ndapo ne fine fya corruption ukulashitisha mamaini pamashinda pepa bamayo bapumulo stumbeko baiba twaleko okulanda papantu anaka ni 2 years plus ino tulanda fechimo chine abantu otulandilako okutira benga kontoloka tabale kontoloka nakalya so ifwe ngabana mayo twaleka apa twafika nomba nipa kujoin echipani chanyu ichalaisa kwa mchalo chesu cha Zambia icho echipani ichalaisa mchalo chesu cha Zambia ichala chita partner na yama opposition parties yonse balumbula nefipani apa lichipani chavena kasonde mwenda ichipani chaba iche avena kasonde mwenda elo kubika pofie na ba NDC okubika pofie na ba PF bene okubika pofie na ba Socialist Party okubika pona bonse kanshi fifipani fili 4 ifyo basaina kulya ifishira ishibiko na bwino bwino bakateka ni banani efipani efo twala joina pakutila nomba tukese ampana chapamo okwisa bombela pamo na yama political parties aya likwati yali slow mukupokolola ko abantu mchalo chesu cha Zambia so kanshi kukaba okubombela chapamo ne fifipani fyaba nensu abashire uma bwino ama checks and balances bakwe batinga chakutila twakita patira nabo bantu bonse limbi kuti chabako mwakubera abantu bakwata kwepusukilo eyo emashiwi yabamayo bapumulo stumbeko na pali icho basosa na kabiri kutila na pali ichi kuli movement ipangilo no mchalo chesu cha Zambia ile itwati ichaba iche movement iyo te political party iyo chintu fye ichibungwe echo bapangile kubana besu abalumendo kutila bengamona imiti kula empanga bala kula shani mchalo chesu cha Zambia ushe bala kula fye na masere aye ne bale toto chapa ma TikTok nangu usheba kula puswafe chila bushikuli keke ya chalo cha Zambia na ngula bakula beka la pansa mbusha abo chila bushiku kuma foreigners na ngula bakula tamba ko fye ko abanabo abe foreigners balesa mukuikuta mchalo cha Zambia no kubotolo tufumo no kubopila abana babo abakashana mchalo cha Zambia bena bakula pererwa ko fye kuli NRC na birth record na sim card yuko block kwata kwechaka niko chachalo iyo ichaba iche movement na isa mchalo cha Zambia muri abane mintapendwa Zambia yonse lwapula province na tufatemo bali abakuchai ichaba iche na ifike ichaba iche na kushamfumushonse ichaba iche na chifika katwa southern province ichaba iche na chifika mwa north western province yonse ma provinces 10 ichi ichaba iche na chitashani na chifika echo kashi ba mama pumulo stumbeko na batu kosele chokufila mama chika moneka mama matipa na bonse abali mu diaspora tie ni tumone ababana ifyo bala bomba ne chaba iche i movement ya musango shani na tuye tu join pakutila umuliro uchingiri abakalamba ta uchita chani taocha so kanshi bonse bana mayo bashitata mwe bali apa mashui aya sosa ba mama pumulo stumbeko abakwete okusakamana ukalamba sana pachalo chesu cha Zambia okumono kutila ichalo chesu cha Zambia chilende la pesa chilenda bwino na utachidenda bwino kanshi ayo mashiwi okufuma kuli bamama pumulo situmbeko n'okulolesha ku kyalo kya Zambia okutira mu kyalo kya Zambia dola yadula sana mwe bashaishiba dola tuishiba fetu dola lishina tatwaishiba nefe dola ibomba balanda okutira ikyalo kya Zambia po chirendera palubana pamulando wako bati kwacha na itasala depreciate ero dola yabasala pamulu kanshi echalengo okutira no rupia mu circulation muiba na totera mkwai chibatwalira mama pumulo situmbeko na wesho mpando mtampe nokuchita invite abantu bengire ku mkwai.
na totera mkwai. So tulipano, we are in a new year, guys. It's a new year. Thank you, everybody. Nimi mwana Beatrice Nkole. Mposhe kwa abantu twafumana wokutali Beatrice Nkole legeni ndeberenga mashina pa ba Derek twafuma okutali ba Map School twafuma okutali ba Monica Mwewa twatotera. Keep following us and inviting people. Ba Betha twafuma okutali ba Harry twafuma okutali ba Simon ba Agnes bonse tule mtotera. We thank you, all of you guys. We love you. And we are here. It's a new year, guys. New year, new goals. Abasungu balandati continuing to do the same thing and expecting different results is madness. Mama, so if we pano, we have been here offering checks and balances to this government. But what have we received? We have received the insults. We even lost a page, which is almost 70,000 people now. Yes. So Tulelanda here to say we are in a new year, 2024, and we as Ubuntu, we have taken time to reflect on our activities on this page. We have taken time to reflect. For the last 2 years, we have given checks and balances for this new Dawn government, which is a failed government. And we are here as the first show in 2024, that we are changing course. We are changing course by Ubuntu Forum is changing course because we are tired. We are tired of giving checks and balances and being insulted for giving checks and balances. We are tired for giving checks and balances and being called prostitutes. We are tired, you know. Tuanaka. Ero taturi mashiru tatuape neno tatuape nenepo. So since taturi mashiru tatuape nenepo, we have sat down and we have thought, mwebantu bakwalesa. Nga olelo bapa mopene olelo beria makuchinja. So even us on Ubuntu Forum, moving forward, we are changing. We are saying no more checks and balances because this government is a lost cause. It's like beating a dead horse. Tabomfwa. So na ife tuanaka. Bamama bali wamba bamama chiya chagamana jagayoya. Mbubali wamba bamama. Meaning chichi shapwire charitinya. So na ife here on Ubuntu, we are change game. And the game we are changing now is no more checks and balances, guys. We are looking at 3 political parties, and we are going to join a political party. And also we are going to partner with other political parties to ensure that we remove this new Dawn government. They have failed. We have to remove them before they kill all of us. Tatualande, because that is the effort to land them tuanaka workshop every day kula kabulula mukanwa every day balanda chumuntu ulolesha kunuma tafikirioko area every day. This president, when he's on the mic, kula and defia chitike buli abushiko chitike. Now tell us the future. We need to know the future. We know future, but this president is not a president who looks to the future. He is always looking back. That's why we are saying twanaka imwe twanaka n'abanyu doni imwe nga kwaliwo wanakirepo ine ninaka mwandini mama ama speeches ayaba president beso ala nina kanumba ndashimeno ichubonfa n'okubonfwa because ngala abamona bali pa speech balalumbula ekyakitike buli imwe as a president mwaisankulando tuchimifya michitikile or you must tell us the vision for the country. We are tired mwandini ngata mwana kapo ine nali naka elo I'm so disappointed elo nalichenekwa ngakumye bashe nalichenekwa filafine balelanda ulya kushikubali kuchoma baisa mkulalo mbulaisa mkulalanda ina mumona bapala military nabe mina pobashike bale myuma kulusaka kwaji ukushapeninga mapanga. I'm like, oh my God, we made a mistake as Zambians. Really, we made a mistake. Anyway, if you think Zambia didn't make a mistake, Katwish, I don't know what to tell you. You know what? If you don't think Zambia as a country made a mistake by having this government in power, Katwish, because when all these ministers, from the president, from the top to the bottom, when they are all talking, I am just like, oh my God, we made a mistake. I am one of the worst culprits because I campaigned for them. You and me, Mama, we are big culprits.
Mueva cuál esa. A la cuerda. Mama, mulos tumbeko. La nen con tonga, mam.
I am again. Mama, bali kwambati yatakamana jagayoya. I am again hulumende banyu don government basa. Kambomebo, mwandi na nguzu yonse yagamana nguzu. Baba president ama speech yabo. Yonse kubushimika hibali kubajitano bantu. Ino buli muntu asira kwa unaotalira musinzo na ula musinzo ulanjane inga kusiga koya na ninga posiga yonso ulanga kukuyu kozwa oenda kupirimuka oamba ulanga kozwa ngo wakusiga koya nje government ibasa twolema mebondiriremedde byandiriremedde sonda chindabolekano kwamba ati amasusu byandagagera nati ndigere masusu ntaliye uyeyakaboto
Tekeni nondole, mam. Mueve na Zambia. Tekeni tusekere chapa mu. Mama. Adi. Vairini valanda di jindi jamana.
jindi jamana basa ndagagera bya masusu nachimebondisa masusu kambo mutu masusu naagula mu mutwe mgoga munanga yarajisa na nisa ndigere masusu kambo problem ema new doni ndimenda ileta ndali akati kuba kampenena
Mueve na Zambia na tuyumfire sialanda ba mama pumulos tumbeko la pituru kamofye. Ba mama pumulos tumbeko balando kutila ine na anaka. Pantu ine na iwe mama tika muleka. Nifueva vika abantu mukariofi. Nifueva tile contribute mukubika abantu mukayofi. So ine na panichi tuavikiri abantu mukayofi. Nimbene mishishishonse. Nimbe ulveo lwa 2024 pantu neka lulete ninebona iwe. pantu mutwe wakula kali pakuli bampelembe chibula matwi mukukana umfwa so napali chiba mama pumulo stumbeko balondola muchingereza balondola muchitonga okutila awo kwena bena basanga mu okufirwa pakalambanganje na iwo wine mama chikamoneka sanga mu okufirwa pamulandu wakutila nifwe bakalulete fwe balete preaching a word ya love na unity nomba lelo basanga mu okufirwa pamulandu wakubati love tapali na unity tapali panto bala ndokutila love tapali na unity tapali mulandu wafyo bamwenenga baya konsoko baya mukulanda efyo babasonkwere akareza muliso efyo baba bere misisi efyo baba kunkunike efyo baba kunineko efyo batakulira shirimbi efyo banoneni amapanga efyo banoneni otusembe efyo basi so napali icho bamama pumulo stumbeko bana twanakane ya shirimo line twanakane ya shirimo line pantu ilili ya shiedi alengera bena Zambia bati decide ukufunyapo obukuteko bwafuminepo bonse bena Zambia balishi befyo bachushe bakateka wesu so tebalefo yokulabwerera mu malushina kabiri mairo maluti gabaya iminya chintu wingi kulala na fofia chitike akaya nchishi bantu nichikanga tulete na history y'abashaka Zulu na ba proconsul africaners na ba homohabilis
Batu atitondimbe. Yeah. Mwandini twanaka inenina kamwandini.
Kutila tunafatula mfua kwa hedi ya shira kutila bushaka kapondo kansala Mzambia kala pwashani ma solutions nshitu kwete poku puishe nsala mchalo mali ya shira refu ikokula kutika abantu noti ya mali ya shira muna 19 pendef kondo mwawele nshiki enwa ya mali ya shitueba abantu tatua ikata pona nguumo tatua po mtu na nguumo kujele katwala nibaka mwalala gababe kate baba longo gababe ngishe baba bweshurula tapa bana nguumo so we are not interested twanaka na bene mishishine na gerera mishishi yote kumutwe na kunya yonse patu na naka no kula mfeli ya shirimoline iyo bali mponona bamira bena twaisa mukupipa amafiba nyele na batu ala mfwa bwenji ebo bae batisala mukyalo ba minister baisala na twaisa mukupipa amafiya nyele ba PF mwe bantu Zambia na ngufyeni panga ndo mulume akusanga no kuchende mama era no ba mkashi wantu alikala sana tushana abana bengi iwo kuya pano abana bala ba disturb jawo na twika FM mkashi wandi na kwelela mailonga baisa na babumuka nelia shirimoli mailo baisa na babumuka wa mchendewe mailo baisa na babumuka umukashala butuka pano pabi pawanyeka muzi tabalanda tupwa utulondo babemba tutulondo ili ashina bakanwa poli tembekele poli atampira talipwa mwe bantu kwena mama chimula stumbeko balando kutila awe kwena epo tuafika pantu tuauma checks and balances ukwa buloku bula mufye nangu kamo aka kutila tumwene kwa kutila awe balo mfefe tusosa pantu amano bonfa kufipuba tabonfa kuba amano banensu so ba mama pumulo stumbeko basoso kutila ati na pali ichi awe kwena mwe grupu ya ndibonte twala join if panifia nyu fitatu ififumine kuri panifitatu ififumine fya nyu emo twala joina elo ififi panita fila kwata na president so ififi paninga twa joina twala chita twala bachapa mo twala preaching a unity uku ikatana mufilongani nwefya lekana twala preaching a love mufilongani nwefya lekana pantu abena Zambia pa bafikire baleka biro kumfwa ili ashija love na unity no chukumfwa ili ashija mapanga banona baka na mama pumulo stumbeko ili ashija kula mfwa banona mapanga ero bachite tushimi tulia utushimi iyo ba homohabilis bali so ba homo sapiens do didiansis tabale fwala vale chitefi tefi wale fwa bena Zambia Zambians want solutions abena Zambia barefu ama solutions. So mwe bana bafumu mwe bana bakwalisa. Ba mama pumulo stumbeko baibo kutira. Ba Ali Kalaba, ba Freddy Membe. Ba UPPZ ba Charles Chanda. Uyu mwana wesu umusepela. Kasonde Mwenda. Okubika pofie. Na ba KBF. Okubika pofie. Na ba mubyokela. Na ba mubyokela na bokuba bikapo. Ba mubyokela na batwala panga na bela pact. Bakutira tukese bombera chapa mo efyo balanda ba mama pumulo stumbeko no mbaide nayo ba mama pumulo stumbeko kutira ndeni ko mchitonga pakutira twapere kwa another 10 years aba bantu bawamye fintu no mbanchishi befyo balanda ba mama pumulo pakubapera ko 10 years pantu kwa naka 5 years ka chepa ale diwalo uli
Mwandini ate mwamba mutino
na labda kutira twalala omba kuli ba mama pumulo stumbeko kutira ichalo cha Zambia chingapela ba new dawn government na imbi 10 years pakutira benga controla buli fintu network na
awe yindi tatujinde tatujisijinde tokwa pa 10 years tatujisijinde basa 10 years yena tatupwete because new year in my new year resolution is we are teaming up with all the opposition to remove this new dawn in 2026 valeya ichava ichinachisa ichava icheja abafana savanana SP party NDC va PF bonse kuikatana EFF kasonde mwenda bonse kuikatana. Yes, we have lost direction and we can't continue beating a dead horse. Tawompwa ba new dawn government tawompwa. They don't listen. So our Mwandini, we are all free citizens in Zambia. We have Zambia is a democracy. We have a right to a freedom of affiliation and association. Yes. So we are going to other options, Mwandini. I think some of the people even think like we love to no, it's in any healthy democracy there is checks and balances. And what we are here to say as new as Ubuntu, what we are saying today is that as Ubuntu tuanaka fwebena Ubuntu forum na imwe I'm sure once mwebali pano ba Irene, ba Beatrice Nkole, ba Cynthia, ba Judy, ba Zaidi once na tunaka ba African movement we are all tired ba sampamusole tuanako kulabe ba ulaba baba ba new dawn palasi kuti watuke mfumu kuti watuke mfumu ba kukaka so tulera ndati tuanaka ifwe 2024, we are changing course. We are part to alapen.
mama pelele ko pamulu
To alapen.
ko pamulu mama mama pumulo stumbeko na lando kutila babelele nyuluse pa kutila benga teka na imbi 10 years pantu ichao cha Zambia
you know what batubelele oluse ifwe pantu bena baledia eba file batubelele oluse tapari mu Zambia nulependa po ama $10,000 US tapari ama Zambia ni balependa ama 50 kwacha batubelele oluse let them feel pity for the Zambian people. No Zambian is counting in US dollars. No Zambian is counting utushirikichi tuandalama. No Zambian ulenda mundeke kwa chikoni. Mwani mwana pa Zambian bale tunatenda kulina basi ama Zambian. Ena nenda mundeke kwa chitoni. eba nendo kuya mkumone finama bali muli chi Land Cruiser muli chi kru bali mkumone finama bali muli chi kru eba lelila eba leli empia sha Zambia so batubele lolu say let them feel for Zambians and they delivered their campaign promises but they have failed because in New Year you know what the president should have delivered the New Year message of hope. But the New Year message that came from the president is when I said, okay, nomba pachapwafi, kusala mano, katusali mano. If you listen to the last messages of the New Year from the president, they are not bringing any hope to you. Muyutushimie abaleno namapanga, abale pangombe, achambeni kuteke ngombe. You know, I am just like, okay, this kind of conversation we do not expect to come from a president. Because, you know, herding cattle is a traditional thing. Some tribes is not their thing. Ukusunge ngombe. But Misho Washimbi, yes, it's their thing. So the president's message is not a national message. He doesn't offer national messages to all Zambians. You know, he is looking one way. Ngaba president Ngabalela Dakuma Zambians. He doesn't offer a message to help all Zambians. Because as you know, not all Zambians come from cattle farming. Kumitaba fatane ngombe mitundu shao. Takwaba. So I thought to learn about Tuanaka because we need development in Zambia. Not to Shalila Sana 60 years of independence. So, apa nomba inesho po tikile pakati ine palo wande as pumulos tumbeko. Fiyati next campaign to remove a PF. Efo na a campaign to remove a UPMT. This is my New Year resolution number. Ni infumamoli checks and balance. Number my focus now is to remove them. Kizwa kuyabebede. Elonga tabafumi nepo lesangampero bumi until 26. I'm going to use all my power and whatever my days I have to come to decampaign them. Elo mwebe na Zambia nga mwa workshop oba new dawn mu 2026 lwenu inopo nkalekera nama politics. Tamwaka ngufwe ponkala ndia kanwati yo chatire 2026 if the Zambians vote back by new dawn nishinaleka nama politics because ama Zambians nishi mwasala okuchula.
Mama Pumulo, take me katapeshi wachiba comment kufuma kuri bachimbo kukila bushama politics bushok chinjo buteko buchinja kwa chitenge ebachimba
Ngabana kuchiba chinja kwa chini bamba. Fia upuba. What kind of a comment is that?
Bye. Ile mukachipaya muzambia muno mulino kuchipaya Pumulo situmbeko nomba ndefo kulanda kweve na Zambia ndefo kumfwa kuli audience pantuna bala ndokwe bati twaita mukupipa mafia nyere ba PF bonse na muyumfwe yaini ifumile kukanwa kama ministers so aya mafibale epipa kusheta twabapele kwa nanga 10 years pakutira bakapwisha okupipa yonse amavi ndefo akuli audience notiba mama Pumulo tumbeko bena na basuminisha oko bati awe chano cha Zambia nga chashupa kula chinja senga mabamba awe ile banjipaya mu ulwe luseko naseka mu 2021 2024 ulwa kubalira po no manalala ndefumwe bana bamfumu na ine nomba na isandandeko amashwi yandi ba Jacob aba kujoina tampeni kujoina tulande abengi joine nitamulala ni wanyeka muzi hakuna kulala nomba na ine nalala ndako tumashwi mama pumulo stumbe ko twakwe utwandi nalala ndamashwi yakutila kwena ichirubene sana sana fetulondo ili ashiria mutatakuya ili ashiria bulo kushima ili ashiria konkana mumano ili ashiria bukasonkomona ili ashiria maliwu ya kuilombela bipire kofi byonsero twaimini na kubantu twalabwesha fire fya chitiki akale efishiwe mefye icho nala sosa chakula fire fya chitike 2 years plus twalela ndafe pafya tuchitikire tuleke muri uno mwaka wa 2024 abantu apa balefayo kumfwa ifyo akapowe kalapwa mchalo cha Zambia abantu mu Zambia balefa kumfwa ifyo land 90% of our land ifyo yalapokolulwa kuma foreigners ukubwera kubena Zambia abantu balefayo kumona bushama mine niba nani abachita one ma mine ya chalo cha Zambia ero kabiri fimbi abena Zambia balefa okumona bushe imiti kula empanga twala bafwa shani mukutonkanya noti fitubebo kutirako mule bombesheni bala bomba kuisa tabakwata empanga bala bomba kuisa balalima munuma baba iche ture batikabye mukulima bala mukulima kumunuma na ngule turebebo kwa tumule bombesha bala bombesha pesa because ekto batu bikirepo ni pamulando wako batubya ma providers ukubatira provide shanchito ukubatira provide apa kulima ukubatira provide impanga tikekale ni apepo mule bombela inefyo jishire so na muli fyonse nalanda bamama pumulo bena balande fiat kwena babantu ili ashikwati lipelele lya papele pa 2024 bafile fyo tampo kulongera chalimo bantu mulyokela ali mushiro ofisa ateka Zambia na totera mama pumulo
well, you know what? You're questioning tukala chinja kengen sapato mbuteko until we find the government that's going to mean what it says. Tukala chinja. Be ready. Tukala chinja ngama gia ya moto kalo ama gia ya bafie 5. Te 5. Tukala chinja fie. Will be changing until we find something that makes sense. Mwali mwana ulia president wa ku Nigeria, Burkina Faso, his statement he made for the new year, mwali mfwa.
Isha ukwile mtu bine koma mangu kwe. Nomba ifo statement ba pere muno ilisha nisha yumfuile koma.
Mwandi. Man of few words. Man, alandilete amashu tayafudile no tayafu. Ama words abomfesha ya no fie tabomfesha na ma word ayengi. Umwa icho murumendo ule wa Burkina Faso.
Tufu ni mama fya landile. Abantu bomfeko. Audience tamule join na mulande ko tubili tutatu.
Lakini njifaye. We need to go forward. Ichalo na chichinja. That's why abacha ichena besa.
Yeah. Bora ikakosa.
Abacha ichena besa. So that's bambone ati uteko good governance ile chitika. We need good governance. Eile la kinga. Taturefayo uteko watu shimi. balekwesa mapanga kunani ku Cairo Road. Ulekwesa mapanga ku Cairo Road ni nani? Bring evidence. Ule nona panga ku Cairo Road ni nani?
Baleno na mapanga nomba baleno na mapanga nishitamu abekatira tapa bana ngumo bayikata inekyali mpapusha abantu balekita emisango tatwabekata. But when it comes to preaching, preaching ebyalekitikewo tabayikata takirerola mumwe bantu oko twaya yo twaleponoka.
Otatulefayo efyo president ubutushimi no
awo twalimitemu tata twalimitemu tuberere nkofioluse kinje nkofe strategy yakulalanda pali abantu baliya kale balekeni
checks and balances mayonimi baine pano no ikyakubeba kibaleke twalibeba kibaleke tabonfwa so apaifwe nomba twalayamba kyokuyikatana na ba opposition okubafunyapo because tabonfwa ukuyingira mu 2024 bayamkulanda eryaki lyakunona amapanga imwe ulero napanga ni nani kumushi kulya kubena abena mushi abakuchoma kulya baleba ati baleno namapanga mu Lusaka balepa baletinya abakuchoma kuisa mu town ati baleno namapanga ku Cairo Road
alachine berengeni ko comment yaba Joseph ba Cosmas Kisulo
twakana ama politics aya bu no
abantu bali afya muri ama comments umukuti bakupumisha iyi comment yaba Kisulo ya afya yakuberenga bali ukutalimu ati nine mama pumu
na iza ndefo kuberenga statement ya kwa Abraham
berengeni mama
statement ya kwa Abraham mwaicho mwana nisepera abaiche mamona message Abraham Traore's powerful New Year speech for 2024 that got the West trembling. The people of Burkina Faso, comrades, fighters of freedom, peace, sovereignty, and real independence. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to address you on the threshold of the new year 2024. I wish you, Burkina Faso, from within and outside, to friends and partners of Burkina Faso, a happy 2024. Let us give thanks to God who allowed us to see this day, which marks the end of the year 2023. Let us pray to the good Lord for those who gave their lives for the independence of Burkina Faso in the conquest of our territory. May their souls rest in peace. On the free land of Burkina Faso, we also pray that God grants help to all those who find themselves injured as a result of attacks by terrorists who led the noble fight for our freedom. We are in solidarity with all those people who had to leave their country and who today find themselves internally displaced people. Comrades, 2023 was the year during we made deep analysis of the situation in Burkina Faso, a year which we made deep diagnosis of the words that undermined Burkina Faso, which led to important decisions being taken. These decisions were meant to break the first chains of slavery, imperialism, and neocolonialism. Because let's say you cannot hope to find your lost object by calling for help from one who stole it from you. 2023 was a year where many initiatives saw the light of day. On December 11, we summarized everything, and we have taken as an initiative in the defense field, in the health field, and especially in the field of food self-sufficiency. Many industrialization and development initiatives have been launched. This is the place for me to salute Burkina Faso people for their resilience, for having understood the meaning of a fight we are waging for the reconquest of the territory and for the independence of Burkina Faso. 2024 will be a year during which we will continue this fight. We will continue this fight to break the chains of slavery, neocolonialism that prevent us from experiencing happiness. During this 2024, we will continue the efforts to reconquer the territory and amplify the struggle. That is why on the side of defense, we will see the creation of the First Combat Brigade, which we have called the Special Rapid Intervention Brigade. It will bring together different rapid interventions battalions, a group of special forces and specific group. This is part of the reorganization of our army, its rearticulation and the relocation of different forces. We aim to have a strategic equipment plan and a plan for reorganization of different forces to come to light. How many minutes now, Berenga? 5 minutes. Speech delivered. Check. No, by effort and I am tired. 4 hours speech in Sasa Ngiremo na Nguchimo. Those are the speeches we need. Ulelanda pabantu aba Zambia. Mama, we need a speech, a president in Balelanda for Zambians, not Balelanda. Waya ku region imbi uleye bachero tuwale ya kunani kani bale no na mapanga. I'm like, really? Honestly? Is this a message going into 2024 we need? That's why I'm tired. Kama fume po fye ya. Apo na perera man.
Twatotela sana mkwai. Chiteni ko invite. Verengeni kwa messages. Ama comments, sorry. Verengeni kwa comments and then muchite ko invite na babili batatu na bajoine ko balande ko tumfeko. Tumfeko na kuli audience. Mune bachita fe invite asumi leo mwabika. Mwira tulekela okulanda fweka. Tulefa tule ufako na kuli mwebantu. Chiteni request mujoine tumfeko. Audience, some comments. Refo kumona ma comments, tumfo kwa ma comments, tumfo eko. Apana bakana ba mama spumulo stumbeko kuba tawe. Ama checks and balances tatoka kwa kishepo libidi. Nile roli ne ya last. Apa tuwala tampa fiokula ndevo tuwala chitapati na. No kujoin pani fishile kwe fia new.
Abana balanda timwa ba roda chansa timwe bantu kuchinja obuteko chimono kyenenchito. Nga waingishe enchito nga taire chitata nga taire bomba gwino kukulingana. Yes, yeah. So baroda na balanda kwa tingi. Yes, kula chinja fye. Until
Balando kutila ti. Okuchinja obuteko chilife kwati muntu ubombe nchito.
Yes.
Ngata ule bomba gwino kukutamfye nchito.
Yes.
Baingisha on serious. Efyo balanda baroda chansa. But now balanda kutila, let's just preparing for change government come 2026.
Ine kumulo stumbeko pano naka I'm tired. Mwebengi pano mwarentu kano kuntu kanomba if some of us we saw things before you saw them. 2 years tulanda pano so apanomba twaingira mu 2024 tools down twanaka kube kulaba chitama checks and balances bale tumano tu noto afumire mu madaipa mairo kisampula tutukana ife pano.
Mama pumulo stumbeko I think 2024 balabomba bwino sana.
Nangu feba bombe bwino bakaba busha bwa abantu bafuire kumanda kulya. Abantu abafa mulandu wa bad governance bakaya babusha kumanda. It's a done deal. Unaitaya. Kimono mwana kashinga wa mupa isa kukano mwana kashaya. Ukaye pepa kumumpiri ukaye fulama 1 month ku mountain kulya taka bwere naya.
Awe na ero chaka nemfumba chimbwinga batola bakukutira kumona
nangu bachinja apa yo UPND bakachitenshi munyu yetu kulya ashiye nga kule afuma maloni pokeri tempia shabo. It's not impia shabanyina ni impia sha Zambia. If you are entitled to a loan, apply and get and eat bena malaria balenda mumandeke balepuruka kwa tutoni every day balerira
Vaniki matipa leken tupele kwa abantu 10 years mwe bantu bapipya mafia banyere ba PF leken bapush vaniki matipa ine ndelomba kofio kutira bapele 10 years vaniki matipa tu apapata 10 years na imbi iya kutira bapipe bapush okupipa mafia ayanye bachiri bale pipa amafia nyere ba PF mule umfu kwa language efyo ile umfiko obu yukufuma kukanwa kantungurushi ba Joseph mule umfu language efyo ile umfika ukufuma kukanwa kantungurushi
ubaliaba niba kakubo ilimpia baleka kumu Chinese mafi yali dollars balepoka bali baba kakubo balepoka dollars kumu Chinese mafi yali abushe. They account in dollars. Meanwhile, balela ndama language. Yambi bonse na bena no tumafumo. Umuntu ule pipa mafikuti aina.
Mama tipa atiwa mama chikamoneka stop it. Mama Matipa, awe inefyo nchimwene my sister. Tuwapele kwa another 10 years.
Muka shila mwe nami papata muni 10 years. You all die because mufi patara tamabe miti.
Na Joseph, salanda timwe mama chikamoneka iwe mayo iwe. Ifwelese wala tupipila mafi. Noti abantu.
Exactly.
Ngore.
Ingabale pipa mafi. We are supposed to see sign of kweba chipinchile rondoloka.
Do we know wale pipa mafi? Mwe bantu bakwalesa bapendi kwa another 10 years bapipe wino ama.
Dollar pali 26 mama. Mwilanda nepyo. Dollar tayafika po 26 in the history of Zambia. Ya alifika po. In the first time. Ubunga tatuashita po 300, 400 ubunga mu Zambia.
Wa mama Matipati mutu fuma muiswile vyenso kanda sheka. Mama wa Brenda tu mama Matika mweka lekeni shokalale ni kutu mpoko.
Barami za zaula pano.
Zambia fyo ingole fayo kulanda pachipani cha UPND mu minibus. Nangu muli noa paka kuma. Mama nangu fyo muli euro wa busheri yashi. Awa abantu nabafurwa.
Nali mwalimu na kule ni ku hometown kulia kuchoma uko bali ba president. Mwalimu na abantu. Muta kejile abantu tabali nako. president bene balela ndati anti ba paramilitary bale nchitashani uko nga mwayo kuntu bakapokola all over. Yes, bakapokola tabemina musa, because now all the police are surrounding by HH. Why does he have so much security by HH? Why? Kumushkumine nwaya kumushkumnyobe mkutandala kutuwana ba security abengi figure. It tells you something.
Ni protection, mama.
Against what? Mukalatsina na mashado yenu because mulechengeresha abantu. Mukalatsina teneti nshingwa nomba kutangana wiminina prepine ba iminine te paria au kuba kapokola kachinga ni four on each side. Elo mulia I'm just like
vampingira. Mama tipa vampingira.
Good to see you by Sabaka Sonde Mwenda. Mlisha ni ba comrade isenipo.
Awa join sheri.
Sabaka Sonde Mwenda isenwe wantu tulandeko. Baniki iseni. This is the first show of the year. Baka Sonde Mwenda join mulandeko fetu.
Baniki ukisa pa bala konka fe mama chika moneka wa 10 years.
Tamumfwa imweta mumfwa. Akuta kulala. Tamumfwa.
Ba mama niki matipa ba konka fe mama chika moneka.
Baka Sonde Mwenda ni nangu 2 minutes baka Sonde Mwenda. Please one papa. Baka Sonde Mwenda mwabomba mwandini. Mama Maria, true son of the soil. Mama Maria.
You are Milambo Foster, you are very useless. Hello, you are an idiot. Tetulembe comment ya msangwefi. Wechimpobo sawe. Open weekend police lambo ya mkashuwa wechipuwa.
Can you block this idiot? Come script. I'm sorry to call him an idiot, but he has no respect. Block him.
It's very Chachi ne mwevereni. Bachina
Niba bamsambisha enseresha msangweshi nibakateka bakwe. Chena shamtena block iwe Kamilambo iwe banoko bakwimitire kukanwa. I think nibakateka bakwe bamsambisha enseresha msangweshi. Because this is
mama tipa mwako mwaita mkutusa ine mbimbi.
Mama Maria, I've been having headaches, so my blood results are out tomorrow. So how are you, my dear?
Mama, Aniki Matipa, please, Papa Tandaisa next week, Kurusa.
I feel Mulanda.
Friday or Saturday. Kesami Mona.
Milambo is a family name. Milambo is a family name. So you were Milambo Bruru and you are my relative. Pantu elo chabi pako fe pantu banoko. Waku imitire kukanwa baisa kufiaida na kukanwa. Wamfwa. That you are useless. Tata muru. Asanga bana mayo abakalisana apa takabweke shepu. Takabweke shepu mwandini.
Tevo bana mayo bakuwaida ko boxe ya tulika.
Mwifya bwino bana mayo.
Mama
No.
Nikima.
New Shani. New Year, first show, Mama. How are you, Anik? Happy New Year.
Ine ndefu akasonde mwe pali kwi.
Na balanda bakesa. I think bakesa bwino. Balanda, keep up
Oh.
the good work. Iwe Mirambo, Mirambo is a family name. Uli Bruruant. But I must tell you again, we can end up Olandile. In your life, don't you ever write such nonsense. In your life, ever. Yes,
Nakupana sana mwe. Aya beyond.
ukatipa banoko n'abaana kashibobe mu. You know, when you write such things, uletipa your whole female lineage in your family bloodline. Why tipa?
Vamkutamba ba Jack Muhimbu.
Ati. Lekeni ukumulandisha oyu mwaichi aliona ikala chitindi wa ng'ombe. Na mafia ng'ombe era kulu.
Navamkutamba ba Jack Muhimbu konga bali ku Dubai uko na family balelya balesheta. As they leave, the Zambians are suffering. Tasha no kuitasha till fuel has not been increased. When the fuel in Africa has been decreased, now babwesha umutengo wa petrol na diesel fyonse. But muno Zambia, they've kept it at almost 30 kwacha. Still, it has not gone down. For the past 2 months, the price of fuel has come down. But muno Zambia, twaditipwa. Itasha no kuitasha kwati balewamya ati no, fuel will not be increased. That's a New Year's gift. Gift yakwa wiso. Huh? What in all
Gift
stuff?
kali ku Dubai. Anikina ali ku Dubai at gift. Abena ku Zambia, bali mu Zambia muma floods mulya.
Imagine.
To Pamela na to HH.
Nali ku Dubai uko. Nabakashi na family.
Gift yena. Na kaleka DMMU na kena kachinga kali ku Paris. Did you see that guy, the director for DMMU, on vacation?
Ba UPND kwena mule kwatako nensoni ba UPND. This is the highest mockery I've ever seen. The highest mockery I've ever seen from any government. Ashimwapangwa sha. Mwewe na Zambia bali milowa sure. Because in Mwandini, I'll be shocked, Mwandi. I'll be so shocked to see Mr. HH win these elections. Huh? I'll be so shocked. Pandungamaloesha my elections in Congo, they were mad with a lot of violence. Uko Congo Diara. Those elections were terrible, to say the least. Kula fula banamayo. Kula basho
Badi badi baby rafia nama mwibira.
Imagine. Nabo aba nabo kuno baletasha no kutasha. Iye tata mulungu. Huh? But if you have Zimbabwe tabaletasha. If you report baishire mukutupera ba never smumba. Aba nabo ba Mr. HH tabatashishe tabalandi ati this man is telling the truth. Zimbabwe elections were marred by violence. Now, each of assuming that even Congo election was marred with violence. Chish. That's when you can see a double standards. You understand what I mean?
Zimbabwe mama.
Never.
In Zimbabwe, you didn't see a woman being beaten like a dog in Zimbabwe.
Never.
But in Congo, a woman was beaten like a dog.
Imagine.
And then we have our government is saluting that.
Nagoka Zambia shall be saved. Kekele fekale lulumba fekale fuafie nchito. Huh? Kasha paupi. Kasha paupi.
Ile chichime mbana mona toba. Mama tipa. Ba cosma sulo balanda ti. Ala kweno uteko buka mona matako yansoka.
Mwe bantu. Ine
chaya mona
Ine ndio
ndina matako yanso.
Mama Matipa, please. Mama Matipa, wape for another 10 years. Tumone fyo bala chitamama.
Iwe Mama Maria, iwe. Na laku nini na basi hapa iya 02.
Iya kumacha.
Imfike fye kumachacha kukituoko.
Iya kumacha.
Dalani na ve basi ya
Abasi
02.
Iwe chima matika weka fuma kwa kutumpo college.
Mama Maria. Iwe ashi alamkafya niwe umutu wala ambu kalipa nomba. Bantu ine nkaba shocked. I think Noxta collapse or even collapse. Taking down the fear upubati. But I'll cut off my manhood, I'll do shadi, by UPND, Gawina, you know, upubati. Mama Matipa Anik, in an internet, Gawa winner 2026 by UPND, in Emma politics upon Kanekera. Nandi, Shakalande Nako. Yes. Alanke we can survive. Turendira ko imwe bena Zambia. So abena Zambia ngabaweke shapo over New Dawn. Ineni shinale kana choke akuchure because this is what you want. I know we neka afya goodbye bye bye polio bye bye chapwa. What more can we say? Now you have to educate people why we must remove this UPND. Because 26 I will never political kalacha na tepeji ikachinja to amasha ndombolo kalacha na ndombolo.
Vamarita valando kutila ti. Ni vamarita valanda timamatika moneka. You still have hope for this government that we give them 10 years. No words. Tule chula Mzambia kutumpo.
Date Mama Maria date chama pele na 10 years.
Nachila kumona abantu valetontonkanya pachipanicha
Mishita mwamwishi wa Mama Maria kuti ayesanda tivapeni 10 years. Turechurira pamo.
Abantu pina bwachila akapondo kansala poverty.
Awe mwandi wafya.
At it's time to be bed.
Eva Michael. Michael. Hakuna kulala. Different time zones.
Respect yourselves.
Guy na finshi Alex tapano yo ine Michael. Imagine.
Atwana respect yourselves. Ichindikeni.
Kebeba noko. Kebeba na maya kwa utwile. Kwa mbeba nyoko ywe. Da mukabalero ai. Oh, but Lord Wednesday, you know what? Anyway, if you are to topics from my social media, to like a quiz of boom, Moisa, whether not to issue a topic. Topic this year is the remove UPND topic. No more checks and balances. Easy number panic campaign, decampaign them, remove them. Uko he has shrunk.
Which opposition can take over HH? Yeah, apana lalanda ko.
The Zambia to the people. It's Zambia versus HH. HH umuntu weka. Pabika pona yo ine kamira mbono yuwa chirembe cha upu babiri. Mukamupera mavoti mwe babiri na babruru benu. Shame.
Omfweni ba Dorini miebe ba Dorini nala mifunda so nga kwaliba ikintu ikifunyapo ama government ni insala kapondo insala ila fimba pa fyonse fyo mubombele fisuma insala kuti ya fimba pa insala yali bipa insala ileta obuchende mukyalo insala ileta bukabwalala mukyalo insala ileta okupatana mukyalo insala ileta okwipayana n'insala so Zambia na ikwata ekipo wensala icho imu muleta alika ba Dorini muleta alika pamulando wakutira imu mule ilya mule ikuta mule wotola na akafumo nga akambiri gakumwera mayo
Aniki zikushowa chiratamba aniki kakasi which spy kaku Europe kachiratamba natikamona pakati join a live karetamba
Chua
kasi which spy kaku Europe kachiratamba
imwe
mikata
amayo namwe shiba
bala kuitata kumufumi
kachirenshi.
I would like to ask the present government a question. If you think you are so powerful and you think you are going to pick the next elections, why are you shrinking democratic space in Zambia? Why are you shrinking? Uko, Mr. HH has gone to Kuchoma Uko. Isn't that campaigning? What is he going to do there? The campaigning.
Balela ndecha mapanga.
Abanenu bawamye ko mulusaka bafwe ko kwamye mulusaka mwakana bakwate ko ka meeting ku mwakana. What does that tell you? Mwenso fear of the unknown nabeshiba nabeshati the day they will allow this political party ngapunga ni PF. First, let me just talk about PF. The day they will allow PF to go and speak to their people. Kukabo muntu chitinta ngombe, kukabo muntu. And by UPND, you know that. That is why you are shrinking democratic space. It is the truth. If it is not the truth, okay, allow them next week. Tukaimwene. Allow them. At your security will be compromised. The Bakapokola that you boast of employing. Baka bakwisa. Baka lasha nandendeule. Baka bakwisa. You have employed Kapongani more than 100,000 Zambians. Even more than 100,000 of Zambians in different sectors. So allow the opposition to go and speak to their people. Tukamone, tukashiningishe, tukalanda takanjiwa wa PF mwalipua, kanjiwa Democratic Party tapawe efo, kanjiwa Heritage Party tapawe efo mwaba, kanjiwa Saboi tapawe efo mwaba. Allow the opposition to go and speak to their people. Their people. Chomulekani na chinshi. Mwenso. Bantu nensoni. Yotamwa kwa nensoni. Utotu utuma ministers twenu. Na tushaba na Zambia wale chula. Utotu ile kuma Dubai uko. Eko tuile mkula.
Echa vipa sana mama.
Mkula sheta
Echa vipa sana. Na walanda problem isana mukolwa.
Niwana tunuisha. Without tushira mapainti. Nakongara kolwa tebonse. Iwe bano kongani bachakolwa. We are not junkies.
We are not junkies.
No comment bana mayo namwishwa inenshala ndepo pali yowirandira ati twisana tukolwa pantungana mwasuka kuti aikulika so no comment.
Mama nalala ndaticha vipa kofye nipa mlandu wa kolera abantu balafwa sana kulikolera omulandu wako ati ifipatarata b'emiti
It's
bali
okay.
abalwala kale bakayatwikano
Mama Maria, it's okay. Kabafwe, ngabalefu abafwe, nangu 2 million. Nobody cares. Nangu bafwe Zambians, nangu 2 million bafwe na Korea, nobody cares. Twala mkuri afire minyo kuma Dubai uko. The Zambians' lives do not matter. Why are you bothered? Abantu nga bafwa 2 million. Abaneni bale yamafire minyoko.
elo advice kenala bapelako yakwe bati mukyalo muli nsala abantu bale complaina nga mwamukwikuta ku fyalo kwati mulefunyako amakamera mulefisako bantu bitafiwene mulefisa mwirayiranga ku bantu nangu mwe balekula mayanda balabene ba bricklayer ebaleleta maria mwira kula muleke
mama nilesa bale iyo nama pictures ya weba ele ba di campaign abena bale munati kuwamya abantu bakasunga pakuya mukuvota abantu bakala poste for fina techo tule ni finish up chap so let them keep posting ni evidence let them keep posting
nga mulefisako abantu balera ensala imwe muleyikuta nga walolesha pe vote waire bikapo chakukali palasi.
They don't mind Mama Maria badisende chiwaba bantu aba. They don't care. Ineshatala monobuteko which mocks the Zambian people with impunity. With impunity. Bantu twadilanda. Batukunaka kwena tatwakatake. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to get tired. Mamonai. They want to intimidate us. You can't shout a voice. You can't shut a voice. It's negative. Negativity. That's what comes out. Negativity. I have no time to even watch Mr. HH. He doesn't inspire me at all. So I have no time to watch him. Ngufuira vye kubantu. Na mwishi ba Samson bachiba kuchoma huko. Nato eko bachiba fish bachilanda pwefi amano. Ati wapi tapachiba nangu chimo.
Namu weni katiba makaya mchuzi.
He doesn't inspire me at all. I'm happy I never even voted for him. I never gave him never Maria imwe. Imo babiri imo mwamona. You two, you are wasted votes. Any more than 2 votes, Panto Avantavane to conquer what watch the influence. Remember? Mama Marianga now fuala ready for danger. Yo ones. Naskini ya yemba nachuko twafwa baisa. Kashi muchushi weka baletuletera abantu abo nensoni yo. Anyway, at each one there's a time for everything. That is the fortunate thing in life. There is a time for everything. You know, you can never go. Nangu tukafwe ifwe bonse pano kuti twafwa. But these videos will continue playing. Atababa na mayo barelanda. Now they are 6 feet down. At least their children now are enjoying the fruits of their messages. Mamonai. Because only God will determine who comes back or who becomes a president. Okay? However, what HH is going to take another 10 years. Because you know what you are going to do to those elections. That's what I want to tell you. Because you are already predicting that you are going to be there for 10 years. Namuishwe mingala tomukesa there. Namuishiwa. Good luck to you. but abanenu nabo tabalelala n'abakaka amabelt nabo n'abakaka amabelt ati twalafirira mu nsenga Irene Vizenge ati Zambia is shocked for sure n'abapushi bonse muno mu Lusaka they are shocked kanshi pushinga wamwe bakofe ati hey pushi ati abutuka Chef Okulanda, I don't want to call another name because chala mweka kwati ndebatuka but how want Zambia muri chipowe terrible thank God
upina
thank God nishita yambalala imbalala na shifuma so limbya bena Zambia wakula ikutako nembalala
Kasheta kwa mbalala cha Dionko.
Nashembalala ma.
Dionko na zikanda Dionko.
Mama Maria. Nashembalala. Akakopo fyaka no what 50 kwacha. Can you imagine? If you umbu, they don't achira pita pa woodlands. Nati njipusheko if you umbu nishinga, if you umbu fye fibidi so at 50 kwacha. Nati yangu mai. If you umbu.
Transport company. Fuel transport, mama.
If you don't have a wesha, why aren't we enjoying the benefits of the fuel that has come down? Because fuel has been reduced. But here, Zambia, fuel has not been reduced. The pump price still remains 29.90 something.
So,
the
Inspector General at no rallies for opposition wa Musamba. His name is Musamba. Newspaper. Musamba, Inspector General of Police. Etwa tulelanda nombokwe bati abama UPND government officials who are making their own laws overlooking the constitution. We shall be suing you. Mwema Zambia ni kuima. Musamba.
We can talk all we want, but the truth of the matter is we are in a dictatorship.
Yes,
this is the truth.
But you know what, Nick, my point is, listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. My point is, this Inspector General Musamba has issued this. It's illegal. And we shall sue them. 2026 or whenever. Uyu Musamba will be taken to court to answer for these charges. If you look Rwanda kwa the genocide, after 24 years for their involvement in that genocide in Rwanda. So Zambians need to start reaching a place where if in a Musamba has issued an illegal command, kuya mchitasu kudia mwispisha case kukot nangu 20 years later he will be answerable. You know?
Vale Kenya. Vale kawa nao ba mama sausage bali aba sausage bambimuna ni sausage na ine Musamba nao akesa basanga ba mama sausage
and because power is temporary, so we just have to be saying no, let people stand up. All these political parties that are established, you saw these people open a case, Kudia.
Mama Pumulo, it starts with the leader. If the leader himself is bitter, what do you expect the people to be? Because I've never seen such bitterness. Where you cannot release your enemies. You can't release your enemies. You are so bitter. You want to take that bitterness to your grave. I've forgiven you. I've forgiven you. Me, I've forgiven you. But you don't want to forgive other people. You want to take your bitterness to your grave. Nishfishi muya mkuchita muya muma 7th day muya. Upela fiama award, ama doctorate. Atiani ba Joseph Chisulu aba mama Pumulo fyo balemba.
Balembe shekeni baberengi.
Angu fiafwa tukashula amafupa. Elio. Ukuyocha. Mwandini. And even if he dies, they'll dig up the bones. No kuyocha. Gwe no lupato lwa musango efi. Awo lupato lwako samwe. Awe. Ladies, tukamona na mailo ifwe.
Anyway, so thank you guys. Panonomba kunika beni tuayamba. Tuama checks and balances tuanaka. Tuanaka naena. Abashi chinja. Atija tagamana jaga yoya. Tulelanda perfect morphine kwa tatua kwa tete ya kuchita.
Ati. Okulanda kwena tukalalanda. Because abantu nabona bakwata hope muri if they want to hear the message. So okulanda kwena tukalalanda.
Yeah, but it will not be our focus. You know, we have to stay change it. Tulelanda abantu lebeba olataba kachinje. We'll just be not offering checks and balances, but giving them the reasons why they should vote them out.
Yes.
Yeah. Just to emphasize
Mama
why they should
you
vote.
keep well. You keep well.
Okay, thank you, Mama. Good night. Thank you, people. See you. Bye.